Hey everybody, it's your favorite aunt, Aunt Julene. Today's book is Edwardo, the horriblest boy in the whole wide world. I think this book is really great because it helps us understand how important it is to say nice things to each other. Maybe it'll help you remember to say something nice to somebody every day. Edwardo, the horriblest boy in the whole wide world, by John Birmingham. Edwardo was an ordinary boy. He would get up in the morning, get dressed, have his breakfast, go to school, play games, eat his supper, and go to bed. Sometimes Edwardo would kick things. "You are a rough boy, Edwardo. You are always kicking things. You are the roughest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became rougher and rougher. Like most children, Edwardo made a lot of noise. "You are a very noisy boy, Edwardo. You are the noisiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became noisier and noisier. From time to time, Edwardo was nasty to little children. "You are a nasty bully, Edwardo. You are the nastiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became nastier and nastier. Occasionally, Edwardo was not very nice to animals and would chase the cat. "You are a cruel boy, Edwardo," chasing the cat. "You are the cruelest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became more and more cruel. Edwardo was not always good at keeping his room tidy. "Your room gets messier and messier every day, Edwardo. You are the messiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo's room became messier and messier. Often, Edwardo would forget to wash his face and brush his teeth in the mornings. "You are a dirty boy, Edwardo. You are the dirtiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became dirtier and dirtier. And as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, Edwardo became even clumsier, crueler, noisier, messier, dirtier, nastier, ruder, and rougher, until one day they said, "Edwardo, you really are the horriblest boy in the whole wide world." Then one day, when Edwardo kicked a pot of flowers, it flew through the air and landed on some earth. "I see you are starting a little garden, Edwardo. It looks lovely. You should get some more plants." Edwardo was good at growing things, and he was asked to help people with their gardens. Cruel Edwardo was waiting for the dog with a bucket of water. He threw it over the dog as it came by. "Thank you so much, Edwardo, for washing my muddy dog for me. You are so good with animals." And so Edwardo was asked to clean and look after everybody's pets. Edwardo's room was getting so untidy that he could not find anything, so he threw everything out the window. All Edwardo's things landed in a truck that was collecting for poor people. "Thank you, Edwardo, for giving all of your things away." Look at Edwardo's room. Why can't you all be as neat and tidy as he is? Edwardo was becoming dirtier and dirtier until one day he became so dirty that flies started to chase him down the road. He jumped into the river to get away from them. A lady pulled Edwardo out of the river and took him back to her house. She gave him a hot bath, washed and ironed all his clothes, and sent him back to school. "Look, children, look at Edwardo. He is the cleanest and smartest boy in the whole school." One day at school, nasty Edwardo pushed little Alec very hard. At that moment, one of the lights in the room crashed down onto the spot where Alec had been standing. "You have just saved our little Alec. What a quick-thinking boy you are. You should look after the little ones." And from then on, Edwardo looked after the little children. One day, Edwardo was making more noise than he had ever made before, which frightened some lions who had escaped. They were so frightened by noisy Edwardo that they went back to their cage. "You're very good with lions, Edwardo. Perhaps you could come and help me." Now, from time to time, Edwardo is a little untidy, cruel, dirty, messy, clumsy, noisy, nasty, and rude. But really, Edwardo is the nicest boy in the whole wide world. The end.